wow, that is really good. They're going to stop and say, did you take that? And they won't believe you took it, right? Because it's going to tell a story. And the neat thing about a story is, you've all heard that line, that every picture tells 1,000 stories. Well, it's true. Because we all come from different places in the world, we all are brought up differently, so that story of that picture is going to mean something different to each one of you in this room. What you want to do is you want to set up that photo. You don't want things that shouldn't be there, or you want to take away things, or you want to add things. We're going to all add up and give you good composition for your photo. How things are arranged in your photograph. Okay? Where you place yourself. Do you move to the right, to the left? Where do you take the photo from is going to change your composition. Okay? Perspective. What is perspective in a photograph? Perspective makes you want to reach into a photograph, okay? And gives it depth. You know, a lot of times, most people take very flat photographs. There's no depth to them. So they're not appealing to everybody. Everybody just looks at them and toss it to the side. Oh yeah, that's nice, that's nice. What you want to do is you want to stop people to look at your photos. You want them to say, wow, where did that come from? That is a lot to do with perspective. And of course, the story. Telling that story. Okay, how do you tell that story? It's really big on just a snapshot of a storytelling. You might have to do a little more work to create a story in your photograph. So let's go back to depth of field, because I'll spend a couple minutes with you on depth of field. What depth of field is in every photograph you take, there's so much in front of the subject and so much behind the subject that are also in focus. And you can make that area stretch or shrink, okay, by using controls on your camera. So the best way I can tell you to look at it is hold your finger in front of you like this, arm's length away from your face. Concentrate on your finger, and what happens to the background when you do that? It's blurry, right? Now concentrate on the background, and what happens to the finger? It gets blurry. Is that the human brain and the eye? It's amazing what you do. Well, the camera can't do that for you, so you have to do those settings to create that. Okay? So I can take a picture in this room of the person sitting in the front row and make everybody out of focus in the background. So when I look at that picture, my eye goes immediately to that person. That's the story about her. Okay? Or I can take that same picture and make every chair in the window sharp and in focus in the background. If you look at these chairs here, and I stand in the middle of this row, it's going to look like the chairs go on forever. But if I take a step to the right or left, and I look at the chairs, there's an ending point. Okay? So what I'm saying is, in perspective, by changing your angle and moving, you can change the look of your photograph. Okay? A lot of people come up and it's just, oh, there's a great picture of the sunset. And they stand and they take a picture of the sunset. Well, if I came up to that picture, I would come up and I would step to the right, and I would step to the left, and I'd kneel down, and then come right back to where I originally was. But when I kneel down, I see a different view. Some grass is coming up, things like that are creating a different perspective. So all of a sudden, I'm going to take that shot from down or standing on something taller, or moving to the right or left. I might see something that captures my imagination a little more than just standing there and running up. Look at all the zones I got. I got the sand, I got the light of this, the darkness of how three tones of the water, the clouds. Just lots of zones. I feel like I can reach into this photograph. Composition, depth of field. Where I place it. Most people would take a picture of the horse and have the face right in the middle. So I wanted to use a little bit of a different composition here to make it more appealing for people to look at it and just say, oh, it's just another horse picture. Well, this is more than just another horse picture. Lines. at all the different parts. A line here, here, another one here, up and down. The more lines you have in your photographic game, the more depth. Lots of zones in